would you buy Kane? He's got a £54 million release clause in his contract in Bayern Munich. If you were Arsenal, would you buy Kane?
No. I don't think so now. I think he came off in the Champions League game just the other week, maybe a back injury. He's had surgery to his hamstring. I think you have to be very careful what you do bring in, actually, because you've had this season. Arsenal have had quite a few injuries. People talk about Calafiori, for instance, come in. He's had a lot of injuries. He had a cruise ship before. No doubting his ability, but I think what comes in next has to have a clean bill of health. Has to be someone who can play regularly. Has to be in the right area from an age point of view. I think it'd be a mid-20s player coming in. I've no idea who is coming in.
Van Persie left Arsenal to Man United. He went and won the league.
Well, that was a rare thing there that Arsene Wenger couldn't actually give him. I spoke to Arsene Wenger about that quite recently, and it was something I would never have done.
But it's
as
the
an
age.
Arsenal
I'm talking about the age.
But he couldn't give him a Premier League title where he was, and he allowed him to go. And if you look
United
at it,
took the view on the age. I know it was a free transfer.
Well, I think Sir Alex Ferguson, if you look back, that was his last season, and I think he went so big on the figures for Percy that it was very obvious this might be a one-off, and that was probably the last time they've won the Premier League back then. If you look, so maybe long term that wasn't maybe what was best for Manchester United. I don't know. Van Persie did an excellent job. He's coming back now, isn't he, to Feyenoord as a manager this weekend. He's back in the fold. But yeah, as I say, he was allowed. And Wenger had this thing about not blocking people's path. I think Van Persie should have kept.
Fascinating to see if Arsenal do buy and who they do buy.
Oh yeah, the spotlight's on that.